Good morning, YouTube. So what we have today is something that is very, very useful to my existence, basically, nowadays. The other day, probably like 3 days ago or 2 days ago, I was searching so hard for an iPhone 14 Pro here in the Philippines. And it's available. The thing about it is that the authorized resellers here do not have their supplies yet. So they don't have any stocks. However, the resellers got them, okay? And you already know where I'm trying to get to. The price is just so high up there, okay? So if I were to get something from Apple Philippines online, if they have a stock, right? If they have a stock, but they don't, the total price would have been 77,990 without shipping yet. I don't even know if that's free already at that moment. I mean, at that point where you pay that much money and stuff. So 77,990 is basically 78, okay? So I searched really, really hard to find a price from a reseller that's close to that, okay? So some resellers have cranked it up to like 95-ish, 95K, which is almost $2,000 and stuff. Some even put down like 100K something pesos and stuff, which is like already at 2,000 something like that. So I searched and searched, DM'd a lot of people, PM'd a lot of people and stuff, and then finally a very kind seller from Athena Gadgets and told me that their units, the iPhone 14 Pro, is just at 80K. And that price point right there, I could live with that, okay? Because it's close enough to the suggested retail price of the authorized resellers, okay? So, however, I have to travel really far from where I live to get there. And this place is called Green Hills, okay? Green Hills is known to have tons of gadgets there at good prices and stuff. So I took a drive out there and met this reseller. Once again, thank you so much to you for basically hooking it up, you know, Athena Gadgets. So I went there and saw. You'll see. I will add this thing on the video. The time where I went there, and then the time they were assisting me and things like that. Okay, so the only thing about it is that the units here are either Singapore variant or Hong Kong variant. Okay. Probably now there's U.S. variant, but there's not a whole lot of them at the moment. But I ended up getting a Hong Kong variant. Why? Why did I choose to get a Hong Kong variant? First of all, the U.S. variant only uses eSIM. Okay, I can't do that. It's not good for a traveler like me to have something that's just eSIM. What if I have to go to this country or that country that doesn't use eSIM and stuff? Okay, so I don't know how that whole eSIM works. I had an iPhone 11 that is capable of using an eSIM, but I never put an eSIM in there. Or I don't even know how to put that in there. Or I don't even know how to sign up for that or whatever. I don't know how that whole eSIM thing works and stuff. In the Philippines, there's not a whole lot of support on that, because I've never heard anyone here said that here's my eSIM number or whatever, okay? It's unheard of pretty much, okay? Anyway, that is why I looked for an HK variant or an SG variant, meaning to say like Singapore or Hong Kong variant, because these units still uses SIM cards, actual SIM cards and stuff, okay? I could have gotten the US variant easily, shipped to me or whatever, but, that's not the point though. So anyway, so when I found this SG and SK variant and stuff, I was like, man, they told me that the Hong Kong variant uses 2 actual SIMs. And I said, what? That's crazy. I was trying to think in my head that there'll be 2 slots for it or whatever, or, on the side of the iPhone or whatever. And then I was like, well, is this fake? I asked the sellers and some of my friends here. It said, no, man, Hong Kong variant is almost always dual SIM. I was like, man, I can't believe that Apple made something for a particular country's needs. I thought it would just be all like the same or whatever, but I was wrong about that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, what I have here right now is the iPhone 14 Pro 256 GB Hong Kong variant, okay? I'm not gonna go and just read off everything that's already been pumped in our heads for the past, I don't know, 6 months or so before this thing was launched, okay? You guys already know about always on, cinematic mode. I'm just naming out some new things that's here, and this part right here, which I can't even recall what's the name of it. This part right here, where it's also part of the screen, but it's a mini screen that shows the activities that you left off. Like for example, if you're on Spotify and then you close out of Spotify, then it will still show here on top right here what's playing and things like that. Or if you're on call and all of a sudden you wanna navigate through your phone, you can still see up there the information of who you're conversing with and things like that. So whatever that's called. Anyway, so, and also for the camera, that it now shoots at 48 MB on a main camera and stuff. And what's new here that you may not know or you may want to see is how this dual SIM thing works, okay? Because to me, it's just mind-blowing and stuff, because I've always had US variant iPhones and stuff, and I never saw a dual SIM ever, okay? So, that is all the focus of this thing, because anything else, any other features and things like that are exactly the same of the US variant and the HK variant and the SG variant and stuff, except for that piece on the eSIM thing. So that is what we're going to be, that's what I'm going to be showing you, and that's what you're going to be seeing and stuff, okay? And then I may also add that right away I had to get a case, obviously, but I don't want to get the case from the store because there is a need for this Quadlock case, because this thing right here will attach to the Quadlock system that I have on my motorcycle, what do you call that, where I will attach it. So it had to be a Quadlock, okay, because I've already made that setup down on my motorcycle a long time ago, okay, with my iPhone 11 and stuff. So I had to get this, okay. So I'll show you how to put that on as well, which is, it's easy day, okay. But just to let you know, iPhone 14 Pro case for Quadlock is already out and stuff, for those of you who are using the Quadlock system to secure your motorcycle and stuff, okay? To secure your phone on your motorcycle and stuff, okay? So I am going to go ahead and put the camera closer so you can see how I will open this thing up and you will see the dual SIM thing. Okay, it's very interesting. All right, guys, let's get on with this, okay? Let's open this thing up. Look how beautiful this thing is. Ladies and gentlemen, at a first glance, you already know that this is an iPhone 14 Pro because this is the first time they introduced this color, deep purple, okay? As a matter of fact, yesterday, someone asked me, like, is that the iPhone 14 Pro? And what gave it away is the purple color, okay? It's the first time they used this color, okay? So the design, everything else is all the same. Specs are all the same with the US and the SG and the HK variant and stuff. But this right here is what makes this whole thing very different, okay? Guys, you will see right here, there is only one slot, okay? We are going to open this slot, okay? I just gotta make sure I don't drop this thing without a case, okay? Because if I put the case right now, I won't be able to take off this slot. So standard, they give you this. No SIM available right away. All right, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, there's that first SIM, and this is the second SIM. I'm gonna put you really close. That's the first SIM, and that's the second SIM, okay? How amazing is that, okay? On other phones, they would have an extended tray that goes here for the other SIM, and then sometimes one more tray for the memory card and stuff. But this one right here does not use that. It uses this back-to-back SIM, tray. This tray right here holds it back-to-back and stuff, okay? I don't know if you don't find that amazing, but I do. You know, I went bananas when I saw this thing. Why? Because I was looking for another slot, and I couldn't find that slot. I was like, where am I going to put the other SIM? Until I figured out that the bottom of it has grooves to catch the other SIM card. Okay, that was mind-blowing to me. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back. Okay, just like so. Make sure you're holding both of them or the other one will slip out. Okay, so it's back, and once again it says there's a SIM right there right away. Okay, let me just go ahead and double check that both of them are functioning. So I go to cellular data, and I can see in there that it's reading both of the cards and stuff. Okay, if I can't show it on the camera because you'll see my number, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so it's there. Okay, just close that, and then let me go ahead and put this thing on so that nothing bad happens. So, like I said, I'm not gonna keep on saying this, it's available, okay? So just put this thing in there. Snug, hard, with the connection for Quadlock, that's super secure. This thing right here is a solid partner. Even if you don't ride motorcycle, if you don't, even if you don't want to use the other systems for quad lock and stuff, but this one right here really secures it. So that is it for this, okay? And I'm gonna end this thing right here, and I hope that you guys enjoyed and learned about the dual SIM thing, and everything else is pretty much the same, okay? So until next time.